Okay. 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 Can you hear me now? Bootsy says you want some ice cream. I'm screaming over here. Today has just been full of scuff. I've been trying to record a video for you guys since that short popped off about my art teacher, like, scamming the class for $100. Dude, oh my gosh. I would explain it, but I already just did like 20 times, so it's fine. Anyways, did we buff out the scuff? Did we do it? You can hear me? Is my tablet working? Did the tablet driver crash? It wasn't crashed before. Eh? Oh, we got it. We got it. Everything's working, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Hey Malik, how's it going? And amplified. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't horribly loud. All right. So today, um, we're smooshing together one of these little guys, little trash panda here, uh, and we're gonna put him in an orc helmet here. So those are my refs. That's what I've been given to work with, and these are the thumbnails I came up with. And this is like generally how I do thumbnails. These don't look amazing. Neither of these is very honed in or overly like detailed. This one's literally just supposed to get the points across. I'm like, do you want little guy in big helmet, or do you want guy with helmet sized for little guy, but stuff him in the trash can? And the answer, to no one's surprise, is stuff him in the trash can. So that's what we're gonna do. I am overhyped because I'm very frustrated with today. We're compensating. It's fine. It's been a day, but you know what my favorite fucking thing is? Drawing. So you know what we're doing? Making some fucking art. So you know what? My day is about to get so much fucking better. I just caught the little wobble Skuttz did. That's great. I spent a lot of time trying to fine tune her so that my smaller head movements are a little more exaggerated. So tilting my head back and forth was the little. Anyways, I spent a whole day and canceled stream because I was trying to get the different sensitivities adjusted between two different programs so that when I waved my arms around, Skuttz didn't constantly like twist around like some sort of possessed demon. And so now I actually have usable footage of my VTuber like gesturing and using their hands, which is fantastic. Okay, so now that I have all my shit together, let's fucking go. I have a idea in my brain and I want to make it fucking happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, I'm gonna drop these refs down. And oh, this is all in one layer. That's fine. So we're gonna add a bunch of trash. I can't copy and paste. Where's my keyboard? Holy shit, you guys. I'm used to losing my tablet, but my keyboard, that feels like it's a first. Oh. I guess if it's wireless, there's no rules. There we go. I'd put it on the ground because fuck it. I don't need a reason. All right, so we are going to Control X, Control V. Yes. All right, so I'm going to hide everything else. Fantastic. We got this little guy. We're going to make him full screen. So, icons. This guy has, he's going to be a bust. But he's going to be an icon. So I want to make sure, first and foremost, that he's going to fit well for like a circular or like a round icon. So I'm going to go ahead and do a selection area for a circle. It doesn't have to be on the perfect spot because I fucking hate trying to be perfect like that. We're going to flip it, do it on the outside. Are we going to do it on the outside? Why not? Oh, because it's not visible. Hey, cool. I'm just going to scoot. Why to do that? Alright, hang on. Deselect. Alright, so I think I'm going to curve the other horn down. Alright, so I'm going to actually make this a little bit larger. And then I'm just going to kind of move this around inside until I like where it's at, I guess. Just going to give me a little bit of an idea what it's going to look like. So you got round icons and we got square icons. So I'm just going to do one of each. Drop this down. Put it on a different layer. Yes. Alright, so I think that's close enough. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that these are fully filled in around the edges. And if I want to adjust anything, I'm just going to grab all of these, make them a little bit larger. So I think that looks cute. You can tell he's in a trash can. You can still see the helmet, and it gives room to kind of put some stuff in the background a little bit. So tired, but here. I'm so sorry, Keon. I'll do my best. When your artist is in a different time zone, I'm sorry. Also, technical difficulties. I wanted to be streaming a while ago, but it's fine, you know? Persistence, it pays off. Look at that. I'm still here working, so hey. Oh no. I went to go stretch my shoulders on this chair, and I just had like a flashback to the time I almost fell over. And I was like, no, no, I don't want to fall over. Yeah, we got to. I love that Warhammer orcs are fungus. Anyways. A trash panda sounds like it would also be potentially fungally sourced. Alright, so, I'm basically going to try to hone my sketching real quick, and then... I forgot what it was! We have to go see. Let's pull up the... What was ordered? What was on the menu? Once in a while I forget, but that's why we tag stuff. Do 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 do. All right, so Alright, so we're doing some flats. It's a flat colored sketch. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so I might actually go ahead and do that first. Sometimes just being able to define what shapes I'm working with helps. So we're gonna make the shape of a trash can. Because he's trash. Just a little guy. He's just screeching in the trash, you know? I can fucking vibe with that. I feel it. You know? This is my mood right now. Sometimes I'm like, what commission am I gonna work on? And it's like, I try to pick the thing I vibe with the most. Sometimes I'm angry because I'm out of soup. Sometimes I feel like a little guy in a trash can, you know? Today, it's a fucking little guy in a trash can day. I have no inspiration for my own stuff, but I will definitely take my mood out on your little guys. It's actually something, I like being able to draw different, like, types of emotional pieces sometimes, because those can be difficult to, like, it's something I think as artists we take for granted that we can express ourselves that way. And so sometimes it's neat to be able to lend that to someone else who can't necessarily express how they feel artistically. So, you know, sometimes you feel like a little guy screaming in the trash. And today we're just little guys screaming in the trash. Alright, so I'm just kind of blocking out some colors here. This is good, this is good. I was given the exact hex code, which I'm not going to do right now. It's extremely helpful, and I will come back around to it, but for right now. I have sort of like a method where I do the flats, and then I'll come back and I'll finalize stuff. So this is on its own layer, knowing there's a particular one I should come back for. But I feel like when I get to the sketch and the line work, having some of this sort of pre-shaded almost helps me. It's color blocking. I think that's what it's called. I am so sorry. I still feel like I sound nasally. I got sick at the beginning of December, and it still like hasn't gone away. So, I'm doing my best to not just sound like I have constant allergies. I'm actually finding I need to almost like avoid the higher registers where I need the nasal cavity resonance, because then it sounds really, really nasally. I'm like, oh, I hate this. It's not too bad though. It's definitely interesting. Oh no, unless I'm sick again. No. I had to take a ride share to physical therapy, and a guy was coughing in the car. I swear to God, if I'm getting sick. Why are people like this? Okay. Sorry, if I'm sick again, I'm literally going to just implode. I'm gonna stream and there just won't be any talking because I can't deal with a ruined voice again, my guys. That was not fun. Ironically, it's because the friend who normally helps me go was sick and didn't want to get me sick. Choice is an illusion. I was doomed either way. Anyways. Sorry. I'm like, what? I guess it's unavoidable. Anyways. If you do have the sniffles and you have to go to work, maybe cover your coughs at least. Or roll down the window if you're driving somebody somewhere in a confined space. Just like if I get sick retroactively, can I go give 1 star? Fuck. Like, it's like, how do you really know? But I don't know. Oh, it's like it's like when you talk for a living, it's just like, please, my bread, my bread, my butter, my gravy tones. Gremlin energy is what we need sometimes. It really is. I can even hear how much my voice is still struggling. I tried to take a break from streaming for a little bit just to see if it could, like, help. So far, not so much. So, it's fine. It got a little bit better for a little bit, but the more I talk, generally, the more I just kind of have to deal with the raspiness. Maybe I can make some more tea. Maybe. But we just started going, so I don't want to right now. I sound so bad, though. I feel like I sound like I ate a cactus. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this one underneath. Honestly, I probably should make myself some more tea. I think I just laughed too hard and I totally fried my voice. Boy. Alright, so I tried to pick a new layer. Can I do something on it? Cool. But why was I holding my breath? Sometimes when I focus, I just like hold my breath. It's really great when I'm doing stuff with like ink pens or line work or things where I need to like have that extra stillness. Not with traditional. I mean, not with digital art. Not with a rough sketch. No need to hold breath. Can breathe. It's okay. Isn't it great? I already did a study on how to draw raccoons. Yay. I feel like it helped. We learned. What did we learn, class? We learned that raccoons are. That's right, Dorito shaped. They are triangles. They are a bunch of little triangles all stacked together like a bunch of Doritos in the trash. He's just a little guy. Screaming in the trash, just like us all. Hold breath so you draw. No. You're supposed to stick your tongue out so you draw better. When you do the little, stick it out the side and you focus. holding your breath is for permanent things like markers and plasma cutters and welding and soldering, really, really tiny, tiny, tiny things. Because if you breathe just a little bit, it might melt. Not really, but like all your focus is on making sure that the metal solders and doesn't melt. And breathing can happen after the metal fuses. Some things just need so much concentration that oh gosh, what is it? No, I should know this. What part of your brain does the fucking background work? Nope. Did just the fucking dial-up sound right now. I'm just thinking about a fucking little guy screaming in the fucking trash. This is all I could think of. Sometimes I feel like I'm maybe not the best at streaming because I can't finish a story. And then I realize some of the streamers I'm comparing to are literally just sitting there talking to chat and not trying to focus so much on doing a secondary thing. And the other ones are playing a game. And I feel like my gaming ones are a little better, but like a lot of the other artists I notice when they're really trying to draw, they do not split their focus and talk at the same time. And so I'm not actually I'm not comparing to my own ballpark. I'm looking at other people doing different things and being like, wow, why am I not that? But when I look at other artists who are actively drawing, they don't usually draw and talk. So it's been more apparent to me how much I'm trying to split my focus so I can interact with you guys. And it means I might not be on the level I wish I was, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better than I thought. You just have to remind me what I forget about if you want to hear the rest of the story. And if you didn't want to hear the rest of the story, then that's your excuse to not have to listen to it. I just forgot. Lucky you. Raccoon calling his own wah. Oh no, this one just comes forth from the trash pile. They're fluffy and their anatomy can be tricky. A little bit. They like, do I even still, I do. Shouldn't I? Dun 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 dun. Can I remember what fucking year we did this shit in? I want to say it was 2020. Was it last year? I should be. It's what folder is it in, you know? He's just a little guy, a little trash guy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't find him. Yeah, well, it's fine. I'm not gonna bother looking, I guess. I did my one check. It wasn't where I thought. But I feel like this is already better than the ones I drew in that stream where I was studying, so. Let's see. They got little fingers and little claws. Alright, so how many fingers do they have? Do they have 4? I assume. Oh man. It's like kobolds all over again. Like, how many toes do kobolds have? Ah! Can never just make the pretty shapes. No, it's like, oh, how many limbs does it have? How many toes does it have? No, it's fine. I'm just being a little shit. Honestly, I love the challenge of drawing different things. Drawing the same thing over and over again is great for learning, but I feel like it can get stale. But I don't feel like I ever quite get stale because I'm always drawing different stuff. I'm just never quite drawing anything for myself. Alright, we're gonna give him a donut. Yeah, we're gonna give him a donut on the horn. We're just gonna take the little trash panda. We're just gonna give him. It's not gonna be a fresh donut. It's a very, very stale donut. What kind of donut? Like pink with sprinkles. What's your favorite donut? I like Bavarian cream. The custard filled ones. I can't have most donuts because soybean oil, but you know. There's a chain in Washington called Legendary Donuts, and they have these little itty bitty donuts, and I can actually have the little itty bitty guys. And they're fucking adorable because miniature versions of things are fucking great, but you know what? It's the frosting to dough and filling ratio. On a big donut, right? You got all the filling inside, and you get way too much filling on the inside, and you have all this dough on the outside, and then it's like the fillings everywhere, and you're just like eating bread. And this is not how a donut should be. But when you get these little mini guys, they just like, they're like 3 bites, maybe 1 bite if you want to stick the whole thing in your mouth. But like, it's just the perfect ratio to go with the rest of the donut and the frosting. And yeah, it's just the best donut. The little donut wins. I can't put that on the raccoon though. It wouldn't go in the trash because I'd eat it. It's a glazed donut but slightly different. French cruller. Simple person, chocolate donuts win. Sometimes caramel, but that's usually too sweet for you. Oh. Yeah. No, but one of my favorite donuts was a chocolate donut with caramel frosting on it. So good. I don't think I've saved this. Let's save the little guy screaming. Let's save him. He's scram. We save. All right. So oh my goodness. So I think I might actually have a system to be able to put out videos at a reasonable pace, but I don't know what ones to do next. We're getting up to like the actual tutorials. I have Atlas, who's been helping me with the short form content. We're trying to tackle doing some long form content together. So to see if we can like start bringing some of the stuff I haven't had time to do by myself actually into existence with some help. Because I even recorded some audio for things like how to price your art and how to make a not a ref sheet, a commission sheet. But like, I haven't been able to do the extra graphics and some of the stuff involved with it. And so if I hand it over, they're going to help with like editing some of the audio, and I can actually have some of the time to put towards actually making some of the artwork and stuff for it, so it can actually demonstrate what I'm talking about. Because the time lapses are fine when it comes to stories and some of those things, you know. But if I'm going to explain to you how you're pricing your art, or how to make a price sheet, I feel like I should probably have some examples of those and have everything make sense. So, I'm actually going to have the help to do that soon. So I'm excited. But yeah, if you want to like ask any questions, I might answer them as a short. Otherwise, I am nope. Rendering Processing, loading. Alright, so trying to see what we have here. Ooh. Can I stick his ear underneath? It's kind of cute. It adds to like the chaos of it. Like, sir, you're not even wearing your helmet correctly. Sir, why are you in a trash can? Sorry. I don't understand. What's his angle? What is he doing? Why is he here? And you know what? It's perfect. It's exactly how I feel. Why am I here? I exist to sit here and, I guess, do this. His case is screaming in a trash can. My case is drawing art, so, you know. Oh my gosh, there were possums outside? They were scrunkly. I went to go take my trash out, and I opened my back door and I walked out, and there was a little face looking at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he turned around and he walked away, and I'm like, my God, that's a possum. So I walked around the other way to go and take my trash out. Gave him a little bit of room because I don't think they carry rabies, but I don't really want to get in a scuffle with wildlife. I know what my luck is like. I will not win that. That or I'll come out absolutely unscathed and that fucking possum will never fuck around with anyone again. But they're pretty chill. They're kind of like little guys just doing their thing. But yeah, I was like, okay, all right. Leave my chicken alone. What else goes in the trash? No. What's going on? Man. Alright. I just can't justify paying for Spotify anymore. But at the same time, I'm really mad that apparently YouTube does not know how to replay a playlist. So I start my playlist and then it goes on to a song I do not know. And I have to manually go in and like wake my phone up and go start the playlist over again. And I even highlight the little loop. If I press it twice, it will play the same song on repeat. But if I press it once, it will not play my playlist on repeat. So something's broken. And it's on the web browser, so I don't think I can uninstall and reinstall anything. So, every once in a while, if I have to stop, it's because I've got my jams going in my ear, and I have to stop so I can go attend to it wandering off. But it's fine. It's good. It's not really great, but... Whoa. Fucking up. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this here, hide that. I'm gonna drop these down a little bit more. Kion, let me know how this is looking. That way, if it looks like shit, I can throw it out the window. No, I'm kidding. I'm assuming you would have said something if it wasn't looking good yet. No, I definitely make sure that I get a rough sketch going before I start fine-tuning anything, just so I avoid getting frustrated and going too far before I get approval. I definitely have different price tiers for art. Like, there's lower tiered art that I'll do where there's less feedback involved, or like if I do a pay what you want, and it's pretty low, or I do freebies. I just kind of do whatever the fuck I want because that's the exchange. But the more someone pays, the more I'm willing to like nitpick and make it look what they have in mind. Which is why I charge for character sheets, the amount that I do. Part of it is for the labor, and part of it is for the fact that we are going to be particular. We're probably going to rework some things, and if the customer doesn't ask me to rework anything, I'll go back and fix shit that I'm not happy with at the end. Like on the one I'm working on right now, part of the reason it's delayed is because I redrew the fucking face on one of them. I was like, it's been a while since I started it, and I feel like I can do better than that. So I did, and it looks good now, but it took me like another 20 minutes. And, yeah. I think that's why people come back to me, though, is because I make sure I give you something that's good and to my best of my ability. It's not even so much about, like, nitpicking stuff to death. It's that, like, I put into the art something and try to give you something that you would enjoy. Like, I had so many experiences where I had art that I could barely afford, and it was like, okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. And it was definitely the artists who really managed to get, like, the personality and the feel of my character down that I enjoyed over some of maybe the more technically talented artists. And it's one of the things that I definitely took into my career here is just making sure that the characters feel like the characters, because why else am I drawing the art, you know? I would just draw a new character instead of drawing somebody's existing one. And I know some people just need to make, like, income and think it's a good way to do it. But I also think that, like, customers can really tell when people are just doing it for the money and they don't really care how the output comes out. Like, they might not be like, oh, I want a refund for this, but they'll be like, okay, I might not come back to this artist. Not because, like, the art is technically bad, but, you know, if you have, like, a sullen, moody, broody character and somebody draws them all bright and sunshiny, it can be a little jarring, and it can be the most technically correct drawing with beautiful anatomy and, like, really cool stylization, and it can just not be your character's vibe at all. And you'll be like, this is awesome, but is it really insert character, you know? Like, if somebody drew Batman genuinely, like, it's like the Kawaii Reaper. Where it's like, it's the juxtaposition that's the humor, because that character would not. Uh. Alright, so we were thinking about doing... a design somewhere, so I'm just gonna do it. Whoops. No, I'm gonna destroy everything and press the wrong buttons. That's absolutely fine. I can do that too. I'm multi-talented after all. Can you smell the cope today? Yeah, it's fine. I'm having a good time. Yeah, I'm having a good time now. When I almost dropped my tablet, we were not having a good time. I knocked my webcams over too. I was like, was pretending to be Godzilla, and my computer setup was Mothra. Yeah, we were thrown down. And then I cried. And then I said, please, I just want to draw. And my computer was like, yeah, okay. And then my computer threw the match so I could stream at the end. That's why your Warhammer commissions take so long. You want to make sure the result is something you'd be proud to put on the table yourself. Yeah, it's, what's the word? Yes. I think it's integrity. Because, like, I don't know. I don't need to know everything about a character to enjoy making the person happy when I deliver the art. And I think that's, like, my favorite part. Anyways, I need a quick bio break. We're going to be right back, and we'll get this trashy little fella honed in some more. I'm really happy with how this is going. Keon, boop me on Discord if there are any changes or things you want to add at this stage. Give me like 5 and I'll BRB. All right. I have returned. I'm thinking about just focusing in and finishing this. Uh, did I start my timer? I did. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and mute. So play another background music if you'd like. I just really want to focus in on this. I feel like I really got quiet and zoned out when I was doing the last one. I'm not really sure what to do for audio filler. I got tired of playing the same, like, copyright free music, and I'm like, you guys can just play your own music in a different window if you really would like to, rather than having my not my personal taste in music, let's be clear. The DMCA free music is definitely limited. All right. Forgot to remind me to save. I think I did remember. Eventually. It's fine. I should be remembering. All right. We'll see. I'll talk for a little bit. We'll see. If I get to the point where I can't, I'll just mute. We'll put the sticky note on Skuttz, and you know, it's art time. All right, so, I was trying to find, oh, yes, of course. I walk away, and I forget what I'm doing, and I have to start all over again. Fair, fair. I was going to do this, the orc thing. All right, so all right, yes, yes. All right, this looks like it's a moon, but it kind of almost reminds me of the shape of a wrench. And they're orcs, so I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I've tried multiple times to get into Warhammer, and it has been very, very difficult. Not due to lack of trying to understand, but like, there's just so fucking much. And when you don't even understand half of it, it's very overwhelming. And I was trying, and I kept trying, and one day I had a migraine, and there wasn't much else I could do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to see if I can find a Warhammer lore breakdown. And I happened to find one that was more about the orcs and the WAAAAAGH. And I could understand the mindlessness of orcs just being like, yeah, spring forth and destroy. I'm like, yeah. Same though. Same. Alright, so we couldn't decide where to place something, and I said I would go ahead and take a screenshot so we could look. And usually I think what I have in my head's pretty good, and I can get it. I was like, yeah, I think putting it behind will be pretty good. Honestly, I think actually putting it in front works really well. Trying to find a good spot otherwise where it will actually fit with everything else. Let's go ahead and just apply it for now. So this will go down lower, which means this would all be better switched this way. Wait, no, I didn't do it right. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. I hate it when that happens. Sneezing is the worst. Yeah, it actually might be hard to have it placed in a good spot up here. Or it'd be better to have it back there. Oh man, that hurt. Yeah, no, I think the front's better. Everything else is kind of... Alright, send them both. Let me know what you think. Ninja Jams, hello, thank you. Kion says, use YouTube Music. Haven't tried playlists because you usually just leave it to figure it out for you. So yeah, if I don't have the background music I like, I can't function. I have to change it. I'm like, what's this song? Maybe I don't like it. Maybe it's not the right RPM to draw to. And it needs to get out of here for my perfect cultivated playlist. I don't know. Love my art. What apps do I use? I think it should say below the stream, but I use Clip Studio for drawing. Unless you're asking about other apps or programs, in which case, if you could be more specific, I'd be happy to answer. That's why you're... Oh my gosh. Wait, how did I miss... That was before I... Oh no! Sorry, it took me so long to see that. I am focusing on the art, and I do my best to pay attention to chat. It is definitely a challenge to split my focus, but I appreciate the patience, because it's fun to hang out while I get to draw, you know? Do. Pretty much the gist. Bad Moons are very... mech? Like mechs? I don't know. Tired brain can't think. Alright, I think we're actually down to fine tune this, so, my foot. I just dropped my keyboard on my toe. That's not. That's not my favorite thing. That is not my favorite thing. That is. What? I didn't just shout fuck into the microphone, you know, that's a big win. That hurt. Um. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, hang on. I need to cut. It's fine. It bounced. What? Alright. Un momento, por favor. slowly making some sound. Just making it very, very gentle in case this is very loud for somebody who was not expecting it. Anyways, we have one little guy with a trash can and a helmet. We have succeeded. Honestly, this is fucking cute as shit. I'm super happy. I love how it came out, and yeah, I think I get to shade this one later, so it's gonna come back later at a different time and get some more rendering done, which is one of the things I actually do offer as an artist. If you want to get stuff done in chunks, I will do that. If you want to do the flats and the sketch and pay to upgrade, it's only the difference. As long as I still have the file to do so, it's kind of no biggie for me. So it's a cool little way that I can work with other broke bitches like me. He's so cute. It's a mood. Also, I put my favorite donut on his horn. Legendary Donuts has like a salted caramel one. It's my fucking jam. So anyways, that's salted caramel donut on his horn. Just one of those little touches, you know? It's one of the things I think that makes my art special. It makes people like it because I'm like, yeah, I put stuff I care about. It's the little details that make the whole thing feel more rounded out, you know? All right, I'm gonna go and maybe stick some food in my face. We'll see. I think I might try to get some more art done. We'll see. It's only 9. I might be doing some spicy streams till midnight. We'll see. Sandy Beach Donut. No. They have one called Sex in the City, and it's coffee flavored, and they have a little coffee bean on top. That one is second to the caramel one. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like the stream if you enjoyed this so that YouTube knows to tell other people to come join the shenanigans. I appreciate it. And, you know, we're getting real close to monetization on the watch hours, which is fucking crazy. So thank you everyone who's joined me on this journey so far. Like, this is awesome. Anyways, we'll be back possibly later in the week for another stream. We'll see. But I have lots going on, so look forward to it. Don't forget to follow me over on Blue Sky under Skuttz Bits. I'll post art and shenanigans and all the things, and I'm tired, so take care, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!